Hey everyone, happy Thursday. This is probably not the best time to be coming on live, but I have barely any time to do anything, and I was about to make this card, and I thought, well, if I'm going to make this card, why not just quickly pop on and share it with you? So we are coming into February, and February for me is like so many birthdays. I have so many birthday cards, and it turns out I don't have very many birthday cards in my stocks, and I definitely don't have very many birthday cards I could use for men or boys. I'm not sure if this one will work, but we're gonna make it anyway. I can use it for one of them if I don't use it for one of my masculine birthdays. Okay, so, oh geez, sorry, turning down the volume. This is a case from Erica Serwin, or Pink Buckaroo. So I was quickly scanning for, basically I wanted cards that were going to use this fruit, sorry. One of my masculine birthdays. Okay, so, oh geez, sorry, turning down the volume. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's happening. Erica Serwin, or Pink Buckaroo. Okay, that was weird. Sorry. I am meant to be turning down the volume on my iPad. Anyway, okay, because I want to use this fruit salad DSP. It is one of the freebies with Saleabration. And basically the back sides. So I made a card last week using this piece, this green piece. So my goal is to really focus on all the back sides right now, which is no fruit. Because, you know, not everybody likes fruit. Anyhow, this DSP, and then I'm pairing it up with this stamp set with you in mind, which I had forgot that I had bought. But it is a good one. It is in the beginning of this catalog. I think it's before you get to the sweets. Let's find it. Yeah, right here in the beginning, page 18. So $28. Sorry, if you are commenting, I'm not going to be able to see you because something is weird with my Facebook on my iPad. Why I'm not going to be able to see you because something is weird with my Facebook. Yeah, okay. My iPad. I'm just turning that off. That's weird. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, basically what I have done, we've got our basic card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I have taken a piece of the DSP, so it is 6 by 6, and I have, sorry, I got all my scraps here too. I have cut it to be 4 by 5. I think I did 5. 4 by 5, yep, by 5. And then these two side pieces are 1 1/4, and that leaves this guy to be whatever he is, 2 1/2. 2 1/2, okay? So we're just literally going to put it on our card base, is what I'm thinking. That's what she did. I will probably do the same, but I'm not going to glue it down quite yet. And then she used these dies. This guy here, Nested Essentials. So we're using this big guy at the bottom, and I have cut out the biggest and the second biggest. Now, when she did hers, she did this one in white and this one in a color, and then heat embossed. I wanted to save myself the heat embossing step right now, so I left this in white. And my plan was to just stamp this happy birthday in Coastal Cabana. This is what color this is. Now, we could also tie in another color, which actually I might do. So hold on that. And then what I think I'm going to do, the cupcakes would be cute. She did the cupcakes. I think I'm actually going to do this star. And I'm going to take this star and I'm going to use Coastal Cabana and I'm going to stamp it off. So let me get a little piece of scrap paper and I'm going to stamp some stars on here. Just very sporadic. Hopefully this is actually gonna work out. I am like totally spitballing this. Okay, so we've got some stamped off stars. And then I'm actually tempted now to use some clear embossing powder. I haven't used clear in like a super long time. So let me find it. Here it is, clear. So you have two options here. I always used to just stamp in my colored ink and then use the embossing powder. It sticks best to Versamark though. So what you can do is stamp, at least with a clear one, you can stamp first in your color, then stamp over it in Versamark, and then do your clear emboss. So I am going to use Night of Navy just to really tie in that. I'm going to make sure that is wiped off. Okay, so I'm just going to put this, center it here. Well, that looks good. I like that. Okay, now we're going to clean it off and we are going to stamp over it in Versamark. And then we are going to clear emboss. So I am going to use my embossing buddy because I don't want it to stick to those stars. I just want it to stick to this, the Versamark. Okay, line this up. Hopefully you're not getting my hair. The beauty of, I am gonna pull this down to the end here just because I need to get right over top. Okay, and now we're gonna dip that in the embossing powder. Got too many things in my pencil case. Use my tweezers. If you're wondering about the embossing buddy or the tweezers, they are in that embossing, there's that whole set that comes with the thing to pour your paste into, as well as the tweezers and a paintbrush. And I pull it out and use it all the time, but I'm not going to lie, when I am doing my own crafting, I often am just using my other one that's in my desk. So I'm just wiping on here because I want to make sure there's no embossing powder on those stars. I don't think there is. It doesn't look like there is. Although now I just took a tiny bit off that R. I just don't want the stars to be shiny, right? The whole point is that I want just the happy birthday to stand out. Okay, so this fruit salad DSP is one of those items you can earn as a free Saleabration item right now. We are like halfway through. If you haven't figured out what you want yet. So $75 purchase and you can choose that DSP. Okay, we're just gonna heat this up. This is another good time to use your tweezers. Okay, I like this. So super quick and simple, right? I apologize if you were commenting. Like I said, I had to turn off my iPad. That was doing something weird. So yeah, this guy is just gonna go on here. Now, do we have any, I don't think we have any navy ribbon that is actually not retired. And also, you know what? Let's just keep it really simple. I just want to be able to give this to, like, it's my brother's birthday, it's my nephew's birthday. Let's keep it simple for a male birthday. Okay, let's get it over pieces. Whatever your choice is. So when I am doing something like this, I will place them down and then pull them back up because I want to get my spacing right. So I don't want super big gaps between these. So I probably could have made it actually 5 1/8 instead of 5 1/4 or 5. I probably would have preferred that, but it is what it is. So we're gonna kind of go here. I use my ruler a lot, so for those of you who have this glass plate, I do think it's still available. So if you don't have it, it would be a great time to buy it because I think it's $80. So you would get a Saleabration item. Okay. So I'm bringing that in there. I like that placement. So I'm going to take this guy out, the middle out, and then we'll glue him down first. And then the other guys around it. So this is one of these cards. You can see, like, literally, you could just mass produce this. You got DSP you need to use up. You just literally cut, paste, die cut, stamp, emboss or not if you don't want to, right? And then this set has got the cupcake. So I'm gonna make another version of this card, not right now, with the cupcakes and maybe some ribbon. So maybe I've got some female birthdays as well. There's so many cute ideas out there with this paper. There's like a super cute one with pears and a super cute one with kiwis. And I will definitely be casing them, so, you know, stay tuned. I'll be posting them. But yeah, something about the pears. Super cute. Okay, that is down. And then we are literally just going to place this over top. So quick. Such a great card. Kids, not kids. I'm just trying to decide which part I want popped up. Do I want this popped up? Do I want this popped up? Maybe I want both bits popped up. Sometimes with a plain, when I do a simpler card, I will then use more dimensionals. I'll use double the layer of dimensionals that I normally would because there's not a lot else going on. You just have to be careful with that depending on if you're mailing it. How thick it gets, right, for postage. Postage is not cheap anymore, so you don't want to get too crazy with your layers. But let's layer this up. If we decide we don't like it, we'll rip it apart. Hopefully you have had a good day today. I don't work on Thursdays, so Thursdays is walk the dog, get in my workout, which it's leg day right now on Thursdays on my program, do copious loads of laundry, and yeah, I'm volunteering with Langley Lacrosse. So then I've been doing some stuff with that. So all the things going on. My husband's out of town right now, so single parent, kid with athletics. All right, oh geez. I'm a little rusty, it seems. Hey, I got things going everywhere. Always use your edges. In case anyone is like, what is she doing? You never want to throw away your edges. All right. Oh my God, I love this. I love the navy, so I'm actually really glad I decided not to stamp in Coastal Cabana. Love how the Night of Navy looks on this. All right, so for those of you who are able to stay on, appreciate it. For those of you who are catching the replay, hello. I know this is like a terrible time. It's like after work, after school, getting dinner ready. And I'm just gonna center this. And then let's see, what do we have for embellishments that we could use? We want something, oh, this would be good. Let's use these. Clearly I have not. So what do we got in here? Coral, olive, navy, and coastal. Well, it's just darn perfect right there, isn't it? These ombre dots. Okay. And if you are familiar with me and you've watched any of my videos, you know this is where I struggle the most. Where do we put the embellishments? And then what do we want to use? Do we want to have them blend in, or do we want to have them, like, you know, stand out? So I'm tempted to say we use one of these two, or we can use the navy. So I got a couple of thoughts here. One thought is to take this very dark guy Now, I always like to put them down and just barely press because I want to know that I like them before I do anything. So I actually think I'm going to go with all little guys. I'm going to do all 4 of them. Okay, so now we're going to line these up a bit better. Apologies. Oh God, I do not think those are straight. Sorry, I'm trying to stand up to make sure that they're roughly straight. The nice thing about when my iPad isn't acting up is I can just sit down because I can see what's happening, but I'm going to stand up. I think that's roughly straight. Let's get out a ruler just because it's going to bother me if they're not. So I'm going to use one of these grid lines. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm going to put those down. Cute. And then, if we want, we could also still have a couple of these guys. And then at this point, I would probably use some of the lighter ones. Okay, I would be curious to get your comments, feedback. Do we keep those big light colored embellishments, or do we just stick with the navy? So I've just put the iPad back on the off chance that if you comment, I can see it. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Add your comments. Let me know if we should keep all the embellishments. I can easily pop those guys off because I haven't really pressed them down that hard. I don't know. I feel like maybe not. Really, I'm trying to use embellishments so they don't get wasted, but I think I like the simplicity of that. Okay, there we go. That's it. Super quick. Let me know what you think. Put your comments. Let me know if I should put those embellishments back. Let me know if you're going to try this one. Let me know if you, you know, want to earn yourself that DSP. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.